How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome to another abandoned video. I'm back, guys. I'm finally back. So, right before we get into the video and the introduction, unfortunately, as you guys know, I've been going through a lot. And, on April 5th, we had to call an ambulance for my grandmother. And, unfortunately for that matter, her health was on the decline, and it still kind of is. And because her health is still on the decline, I'm just trying to enjoy my final days with her. I don't know when God is going to call her home. Right now, she seems to be doing okay. But, me and my family have been going through a really rough time. And on April 5th was my aunt's birthday. You guys know that every winter I go to Arizona and I visit my aunt over there in Phoenix. That's her other daughter. April 5th was her birthday. We were out here celebrating her birthday. And, my parents took her out to eat while me and Mariah were in church. While I'm in church with my wife, my father sent me a text message saying to call the ambulance, and I had to leave church early and I had to rush home. My grandmother was in the hospital for 10 days. She was on an oxygen mask. She had an oxygen tank. And, with all that going on, with the whole revolution going on with me and my family, it was kind of tough for me to get out and do anything. And then on top of that, my wife's family, they were causing havoc too. They weren't making anything better. They just kept firing away at me. Firing away at me and my wife. They just kept going and going and going and going. And whatever the case happened, it just got to a point where, again, dark thoughts of me trying to end it all came back into my head. And my wife had to talk me out of it because it was just getting to a point where I just couldn't grasp it anymore. I just couldn't take it. It was just rough. It was just really fucking bad. What the hell? What the hell was that all about? Getting road rage, man. Oh, man. Oh, so anyway, yeah, man. So that's just, that's just a pretty, that's pretty much the long and short of it. I've just been going through a rough time in my life, an extremely rough time. It was on really rocky waters, but we're back. We're doing okay now. All right. So now, with that being said, welcome to another abandoned video. Now I'm here, it's right here in front of me. I've been meaning to do this place for a while, and I came here about 2 weeks ago, and there were people here. I couldn't go, and do the video. I came here, but I just couldn't do it because there was a crap ton of cars here. People were inside cleaning the restaurant. People were emptying everything and whatever. I'm here at the Huntington Golden Coach Diner. Now, this is a diner that I've picked up at a couple of times for Uber Eats, maybe once or twice. But I'm here at the Huntington Golden Coach Diner. This was located right here on Jericho Turnpike. The address to this place is 350 West Jericho Turnpike, Huntington, New York, 11743. Now, this place closed down approximately 11 days ago. This place closed down on April 14th. And now, long before that, on April 10th, they closed down a diner called the Baldwin Coach Diner. All the way over there in Baldwin. I'm going to see one day if I do a video out there, but that's kind of far. Baldwin is nearly reaching Queens. Not exactly, but it's almost reaching Queens. And when I did I just put on the GPS, with or without traffic, it's over 50 minutes from Smithtown to Baldwin. So I gotta see one day if I go out there to do it, but I don't know. But right now, we're here in Huntington doing the Huntington Golden Coach Diner. So, so this one closed down 11 days ago on April 14th. Today is 11 days later on April 25th. There's nobody here. Now, there was a man that was just here. And I was, on my way here, I was driving here. And I just, I got excited to do it. I didn't see no cars here. And then I see a car over here, and I see somebody walking around. I said, "Oh man, damn! Oh, they're still clearing the shit out of they're still clearing out this over there." I'm like, "Oh man, damn!" But then, when I saw where he was, it's not somebody who broke in. It's somebody who probably owns the building, because whatever. So when I saw where he was, one car, and I saw where he was at the entrance, right there at the lobby, and it looked like he was about to leave. So I passed the Golden Coach. I said, "Wait a minute, hang on. It looks like that guy was about to leave." It looked like he was leaving. So I popped the U-turn, came back down on Jericho Turnpike, came back into the parking lot discreetly, and I'm over here staring at the building right here in front of me. And I waited a few minutes, and he left. And now I'm here all by my lonesome, and now it's a perfect opportunity for me to take advantage of this beautiful spring Friday afternoon and do this video for you guys. All right? I know you guys have missed me. I know I missed you guys too. Just a couple of punk-ass, reckless teenagers doing nothing better with their life but endangering themselves on a Friday afternoon. And I say endangering themselves because they're riding a bicycle without a helmet on a very busy road known as Jericho Turnpike. There's a lot of traffic over here on Jericho Turnpike, and they're riding. One of them is riding a bike, and one of them is riding a scooter. They both don't got a helmet on, and they're riding very uncontrollably reckless over here on Jericho Turnpike. And I really hope that one of them don't get hurt. They just got to be very careful. So anyway, I know I missed you guys too. You guys missed me, I know, and I appreciate the comments. You guys saw that I posted a photo of myself on Easter. That photo was from a couple of years ago. You saw my hair was long, but that was from a couple of years ago on Easter. My brother wore the Easter suit, the Easter bunny outfit, whatever, and to entertain my nieces and my nephew. And, I just figured I'd say Happy Easter to you guys. And, and I appreciate the heartfelt comments, man. I feel it very much, and I love it very much. All right, so without further ado, like I always say in my videos, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get out of the car and check out the Huntington Golden Coach Diner. Here we go. All right, what's going on? Oh, well, here we are. Welcome to the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner, 350 West Jericho Turnpike, Huntington, New York, 11743. So I was walking around this place. I took a look around this place or whatever, and it's heartbreaking, man. They have like a whole banner, on the thing or whatever. Like on each door, they have a couple of papers, and this place sadly closed down after 45 years. So I don't know what happened. Anyways, I don't know what happened. So after 45 years, and it even says, bro, can you stop f***ing honking? I'm trying to do a f***ing video. Relax, it's just a joke. It's part of the video, part of the script. So anyways, for real, all jokes aside, man. So there's a couple of papers on each and every window and each and every door saying that they're closed down after 45 years. I'm not exactly sure why. I just looked, briefly read it, walked around, continued taking photos, and then I came back, so I don't have to take much time. And after 45 years, they closed down on April 14th, man. It's sad. And they even have the family's name on the bottom, so I guess it was a family-owned diner. It's sad, man. You never like to see a place like this close down the way it did. And like I said before, I picked up over here a couple of times, maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times. I picked up over here a couple of times for Uber Eats. It looked like it was pretty good. So, I don't know, man. Anyways, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around and check out the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner. Here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the Huntington Golden Coach Diner. Let's check this place out. It's an absolutely beautiful day out here today. And like I said, this place closed down approximately 11 days ago. They closed down on April 14th, and today is April 25th. So, they closed down approximately 11 days ago. When I came here on the 18th, I came early in the morning, like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. Oh, sorry about all the horns. There's a lot of traffic right now on Jericho Turnpike. I came here on the 18th at around 11 o'clock. And there was a lot more cars here than just one. And obviously you see mine right there. There was a lot more than just one car. There's a lot of people over here that were cleaning. So I said, okay, whatever, I'll leave and I'll come back whenever I get a chance. I came here today, there was only one vehicle. And somebody is just pulling into the parking lot right now, actually, so take a look. We're retiring. Dear patrons and friends, after 45 wonderful years of serving the Huntington community, it is with both heavy hearts and deep gratitude that we announce the retirement of the Golden Coach Diner. On behalf of the late Harry Corinnes and our entire family, we want to express our most sincere thanks to the generations of loyal patrons who have supported us throughout the years. Harry opened the doors of this diner with a simple dream: to provide a warm, welcoming place where friends and families could come together, share a meal, and create lasting memories. Over the decades, our diner became more than just a place to eat. It became a home, a gathering spot, a second family for so many. The laughter, conversations, and countless moments of kindness we've shared with you all will forever hold a special place in our heart. As we turn this page, we reflect fondly on the relationships we've built and the memories we have made. To every regular who shared a cup of coffee, to every family who celebrated birthdays and milestones here, and to every newcomer who chose us as their dining spot, we thank you. Your loyalty, friendship, and support meant the world to Harry, to us, and to everyone who worked here. Though we are saying goodbye to this chapter, the memories will live on. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives and for being part of ours. We will forever cherish the love and kindness you have shown us over the years. Please join us for one last visit before our closing date on April 14, 2025. With heartfelt, kind thanks and love, the Koreans family.
Excuse me. What the fuck are you doing over here?
Hang on 1 second, guys. All right, what's going on? Oh, here we are for the second time today. So he's gone now. I don't see no sign of him. He's gone. But I parked my car up the road at the United Methodist Church of West Hills over there in the corner on Jones Avenue. So here we are. Welcome to the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner, located at 350 West Jericho Turnpike, Huntington, New York, 11743. So without drawing too much attention to myself and without taking too much time, let me give you a brief summary. This place closed down, like I said earlier, this place closed down 11 days ago on April 14th. Today is April 25th. So obviously, you know, this place was family owned. And based on what I read on the paper earlier, before I was rudely disrupted by the dude who came over, he was around my age too. So before I got rudely disrupted, when I was reading the paper that was on the wall, on the door, it looked like somebody passed away. Based on what I read, I'll read it again, but it looked like somebody passed away, and that's probably why they closed the place down after 45 years. So if that's the case, that's sad. You never want to see a place like this closed down, man. And it was a nice place. I came here maybe once or twice to do a few deliveries and pickups for Uber Eats, maybe 3 times. So, all right, well, I don't want to be too long in case that jerk-off comes back. So, you know, so, without further ado, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping. Let's go and check out, for the second time today, let's go and check out the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner here in Huntington. Here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned Huntington Golden Coach Diner. 350 West Jericho Turnpike, Huntington, New York, 11743. Let's check this place out. Now, clearly the place is gone. So the guy who came up to me earlier, you know, look over there. The street sign is gone, right? There's no more street sign. Oh, it's not abandoned. Wrong. They took off all the lights and all the awnings, and they even took off the name. It's not abandoned. Wrong. It is. So wait until you read the paper that's on the wall, or the window, or the door, or whatever. Okay. All right, now before I was rudely interrupted earlier, let me read this again to you guys. We're retiring. We're retiring. Dear patrons and friends, after 45 wonderful years of serving the Huntington community, it is with heavy hearts and deep gratitude that we announce the retirement of the Golden Coach Diner. On behalf of the late Harry Corinnes and our entire family, we want to express our most sincere thanks to the generations of loyal patrons who have supported us throughout the years. Harry opened the doors of the diner with a simple dream to provide a warm, welcoming place where friends and families could come together, share a meal, and create lasting memories. Over the decades, our diner became more than just a place to eat. It became a home, a gathering spot, a second family for so many. The laughter, conversations, and countless moments of kindness we've shared with you all will forever hold a special place in our hearts. As we turn this page, we reflect fondly on the relationships we've built and the memories we've made. To every regular who shared a cup of coffee to every family who celebrated birthdays and milestones here, and to every newcomer who chose us as their diner spot. We thank you. Your loyalty, friendship, and support meant the world to Harry and us, and everyone who worked here. To Harry, to us, and everyone who worked here. Though we are saying goodbye to this chapter, the memories will live on. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives and for being part of ours. We will forever cherish the love and kindness you've shown us over the years. Please join us for one day visit before closing. Read it right there, before our closing date on April 14th, 2025. With heartfelt thanks and love to Corinne's family. Right there, closing. And this numbnut tell me, oh, it's not abandoned. It's not closed. What are you talking about? Get the hell out of here. Shut your rich ass up. All right, here we go. Well, now that the light is a little dimmer, we got a little bit of a better view in here. Very cool, man. Looked like a nice diner too. And like I said, I came here a couple of times to actually pick up a couple of Uber Eats orders, you know? And obviously there goes the street sign right there. See? So how can you see that? Okay. I don't think there's nobody here. The parking lot is empty. So how can you see that and see everything in here that's gone? Okay, let me show you something real quick. You see, do you see how the logo and the name got ripped off of there? It's gone. So for you to tell me, oh, it's not abandoned, it's not closed, what are you talking about? Man, shut your rich ass up. Yes, it is. And I came here to bring memories back for people who used to go here and people who used to enjoy dining over here. There it goes. Happy retirement with the balloons. Wow. Sad, man. I guess they had a death in the family and that's why they closed it, huh? You can see pretty good in here too, look. See? The blinds are open just ever so slightly for me to get a good view. So I'm gonna make my way around the back. Well, there goes the lobby, right there. Nice. There goes the retirement balloons, and then obviously they have a giant banner over here. They have a giant banner that clearly states the place closed down on April 14th. Oh, it's not abandoned. It's not closed. What are you talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? Look at this place. The blinds are closed. The street sign is gone. The logo is gone off the building, off of the facade. So what are we even talking about, homeboy? Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound angry, but the way he handled himself earlier just pissed me off. And after the 2 weeks of stress that I've been enduring as of late, just adds more fuel to the fire. But we're still here doing it anyway. Yep. Gone. It closed down after 45 years of business. They got all the blinds closed. Oh, maybe you can see through this one over here. Look. Oh yeah, you can kind of see. Yep, there you go. Not much, but you can see. Yeah, you see everything is stacked up in there. Everything is closed up and boxed up. Oh, cool. All right, let's go. All right, let's rock and roll. I'm just making sure there's nobody back here. Okay, we're good. And like I said, all the blinds are closed all over the building. So at least we were able to see inside from the other blinds that were slightly open. And there goes the camera right there. So if he saw me through the cameras, that's the only way I would know why he would come back. But I'm going to keep going anyway. We're almost done. Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in his video. Not meant to be. All right, let's go. Well, those cameras don't appear to be active. And there goes the school right there. So, this is Walt Whitman High School. There goes the kitchen right over here. What was the kitchen? Every blinds are closed except the ones on the front there. So, alright, we did it, guys. What the hell is that in the corner? Freaking stuff this guy in the corner over here. Beat him senseless. No, I'm kidding. Oh, just a flower pot. Nothing else, just a corner for garbage. Maybe this is where that guy belongs here. And the way I mimicked him, the way I was talking like him, he literally, that's how he sounded like. He sounded like Zach Brown from the Food Network. And there's nothing against Zach Brown. I have nothing against him. But that's just how he sounded like. Nope, not meant to be. Looks like they used to have a doorbell done. It's gone. Okay. Oops. I didn't think that would happen. Oh well. I'm gone anyway. We did it, guys. We're out of here. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But it's okay. We did it anyway. I saw the motion sensor above the door. All right. It's been a rough day today, man. But it's okay. We got this. At least we did it. And we're good to go. All right? All right. I'll see you guys in the car for the outro. Take care. All right, what's going on? So what'd you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, obviously I wanted to check the place out for you guys, and I told you guys whether it went good or whether it went bad. I wasn't going down without a fight. I was going to make sure to get this video done for you guys. And we were almost finished. We made our way around the whole building, and unfortunately the alarm went off. And I knew it was going to happen too. Because, you know, that last door that I walked up to, you know, in the back of the building where the steps were, the last door that I walked up to, I started going up the steps. And when I was going up the steps, you know, I looked above me, right above the door, there was a motion sensor, and the blue light was on. I said, uh-oh, I already triggered it. I already know what's going to happen. I already knew what was going to happen. I already triggered it. As soon as I stepped in front of it, I already triggered it. And as soon as I stepped in front of it, as soon as I started making my way back down the steps, boom, the alarm went off. But you know what? We already did it. We had the video done already. It was already done. I was almost finished anyway. Screw the walk around and screw hanging out at that place. I already did the video. We already did it. We did it. Lo hicimos. Ya lo hicimos. That's it. It's over. We did it. I don't care if the alarm went off. I don't care what happened, but we did it. It's been a rough week, man. It's been freaking rough. It's been really freaking rough. But oh, man. But you guys are stuck with me through it all, man. Despite everything that's been going on, I mean, look at me. I haven't cut my hair in a couple of months. My beard is growing out all over the place. Like, you can tell that there's something off about me. You know, you can tell that there's something really fucking off about me. You know, and obviously, yeah, there is something off about me. You know, and obviously you can tell in the video, I was very angry. I was very short-tempered. You know, and I was just different. You know, you could tell the vibe of me is completely different. You know, and I've just been going through a lot. You guys got to understand, I've been so much stress and so much animosity, and there's just been so much emotional distress going on, not only with me and my in-laws, but just me and my family and everything going on in my life, and just me coming out. I've been out of the house since 4:30. And I just left the house for a couple of hours because I think me getting out of the house, getting some fresh air, taking a drive, hearing some music will benefit me. And it has. It has. You know, and I was doing good until that, until that rat bastard showed up out of nowhere, you know, and told me, oh, the place is not closed. What are you talking about? It's not abandoned. So why are you even standing here in the first place? Literally, that's how he sounded. If you look up Zach Brown from the Food Network and you hear his voice, that's exactly who he sounded like. And he was around my age, maybe 32, 33. He was around my age. And he could have handled himself better, but he didn't. And he had to come over here with a, you know, I think it was a Mercedes or a Lexus. It was black. A black Lexus, Mercedes, whatever it was. It was a nice car. I'll give him that. It was a nice car. But he comes up to me. He gets out of his car, sipping a freaking caramel macchiato or whatever it was from Starbucks, showing up with a freaking suit and a freaking tie. And then he comes up to me and he starts jive talking. And I had to correct him, and I got in his face, and I told him, I said, listen to me. How do you not call it abandoned, and how do you not call it permanently closed when the street sign is missing and there's a bunch of banners all over the building that state that the place closed down After 45 years of business, the place closed down 2 weeks ago on April 14th. So you're saying it's not abandoned, so what are all those banners, and why is the street sign missing, and why is the sign missing from the top of the building over here in the front? And I got closer to him, and he savagely or scaredly took a sip of his Starbucks, took 3 steps back, and said, I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's not abandoned. So, it's gonna get torn down, and I don't know. It's gonna be turned into something. I don't know. Just don't come back here. And I stared at him. Like, when he walked away from me, I stared him down. I stared his ass down. I wasn't scared. I stared his ass down. And he kept looking back at me, and then I put my shades like this, and I stared at him, and he got scared. And he rose his eyebrows, and he quickly got inside, and he locked the door. I wasn't going to let somebody approach me like that and try to disrespect me and try to talk down to me like that. At all. At all. It's one thing if you know about professionalism. It's a whole other thing if you're going to act like a disingenuous, cold-hearted cynic who don't know jack. And if you don't know jack about what you're doing, and if you don't know how to handle situations like those, and if you don't know how to conduct yourself appropriately in a professional setting or in a setting that shouldn't escalate the way it did, then just leave whoever it is that's there alone, and maybe that won't happen. Obviously, I'm not here to cause any harm. I mean no harm. I don't mean to alarm anybody. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. He's like, I don't care. Just get out of here if they don't come back. So the fact that he handled the situation like that is the reason why I got so mad. And is the reason why I was so high-tempered when I just did the video. And you got to remember, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a shit ton of stress in my life right now. So obviously, it's been really stressful. Since the end of March and all throughout April, it's been a very, very, very stressful month. To a point I didn't even want to celebrate Easter. I was so stressed, I didn't even want to celebrate Easter. I wasn't even happy. I was nothing, none of that. I mean, I don't mean to cry like this on camera, man, but it's just stressful, and it's just, there's a lot, that happened, and there's a lot that's still happening, man, but I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you guys, how you guys enjoy the videos, how you guys still comment, and you guys say, there's one person, she's one of my favorite commenters. She's one of my favorite commenters. I really, I love her very much. She's a real sweetheart, and she leaves the most sweetest comments. Paola Lopez. I really like just reading her comments. She's a real sweetheart. She's a real sweetheart, and just seeing her be so happy when I put my videos up, and just seeing how excited she always gets when I upload a video, it means a lot to me. She's one of my favorite commenters, and I love the hell out of her very much. So, Paola, thank you. Based on your name, Paola Lopez, I would assume that you're Hispanic. So, gracias muchísimamente. Lo agradezco mucho su comentario. Gracias. Te amo mucho. Y que el Señor me lo bendiga. Ok, te quiero mucho. Gracias por su apoyo. Gracias por su comentario positivo. Te amo mucho. That means a lot. So, thank you. And obviously, my boy Andrew Sink, the Islander fan, and then you have my boy Andrew, who's known as Drew's Vlogs, the Ranger fan. That's how I can tell the difference between the two. One's a Ranger fan and one's an Islander fan. And one of them lives in Comac. And then you have Daniel Noonan, who's another one who's constantly commenting on my videos to keep me up to date with everything. And now, we're all one big happy family. There's a guy named Troy Tucker that also comments on my videos, and there's another guy, I can't remember his name, but he comments all the way from the West Coast, all the way from Salem, Oregon. So damn, man, yo, bro, really, thank you guys. Like you guys see how I'm not even hurt. I'm just going through a lot, and it's just a lot that, put it this way. You're trying to carry a heavy ass book bag full of stuff, whatever is, regardless of whatever is inside. Put a book bag, okay? Just picture this. You have a book bag, and there's over 100 Bics 100 bricks in the book bag, and you're trying to struggle to carry a heavy-ass book bag of 100 bricks trying to climb a staircase or trying to climb a mountain. And it's impeding you because you're trying to get to the top, but the weight is just slowing you down, and it's making you backed up, and it's making you fall all over the place. And that's the story of my life right now. So, thank you guys very much. Very, very much. You know, I know the last comment Paola left on the Easter photo. She said, I miss you very much. I can't wait till you come back. And for now, I'm just watching your old videos, and I'm sending love and positivity your way. Thank you. Thank you, Paola. I'm sending it right back to you. That's for you, Mama. All right? I hope you felt that, and I hope you felt the big hug that I just gave you. So thank you very much. And thank you to all of you for always being there, for always supporting me, always leaving positive comments. There's another person named Terry Woodward. Or Terry Woodward. There's another lady named, there's another woman named Kathy, too. So there's a lot of people. I didn't forget about you guys. Trust me, I try to name everybody, and if I missed one, my bad. But just know that you guys, each and every single one of you who watch my videos, are very, very loved. All right? So thank you for your support. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for caring about me. And just thank you for always coming together in times of need as one big happy family to push me forward. Because you guys are my motivating mediators that give me the motivation to go out there and do these videos for you guys, you know? And I haven't had the power to go out there and do anything like this in a while because I've been going through a lot. But thank you. Thank you for always pushing me in the most positive way possible. Thank you for being my most positive motivational mediator to do these videos. All right? So we're going to keep rocking and rolling, and the warm weather's coming up soon, so I'm going to be going out there soon enough to do some more videos. So this one wasn't easy. This one was not at all easy, but we got it done. Right? Lo hicimos, lo logramos, y lo conquistamos. We did it. All right, so I'm going to get out of here because from here to my house is, believe it or not, even though it's Huntington and I'm in Smithtown, from where I'm at right now, it takes me about a half hour to get home. So I don't want to hit traffic on Jericho Turnpike. I was still thinking whether I should take Jericho or 110 going home, but I don't know. I think 110 is longer. If I take 110 north and start heading down south towards the LIE, it's going to be longer. I think it might be quicker if I just take Jericho Turnpike. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I love all of you very much. I really appreciate it. There's a hug, there's a kiss, and a hug for all of you. A hug and a kiss for all of you. All right? I love you guys very much, and thank you for the constant support, and thank you for always being there. All right? Don't worry about it. Soon enough, we're going to get rocking and rolling. I know my energy ain't the same, but you got to remember, I'm just recuperating from what I just went through these past 15, 20 days. All right? So I'll see you guys soon, and, we're going to keep rocking and rolling. And just like Wally always says in his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say in my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on? And one person actually, before I leave, one person asked me if this was my real voice. And of course, yeah, it is my real voice. You guys know that this is my real voice. I'm autistic. I'm a functioning autistic individual. I just act differently and I talk differently than most people. But yes, this is indeed my real voice. There ain't no voiceover. It ain't fake me trying to try hard. No, this is my real voice. It is who I am. It's who I was born as. It's who I'm going to die as. Lord willing, 100 plus years from now. So to clarify that last question on a couple of videos ago, yes, this is my real voice. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you guys a little later. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. We're going to keep moving forward. And until the wind blows us to our next destination, we'll see where we end up next. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you later. It's going to, yep. All right? All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later, all right? Take care. And thanks for being there with me. Thank you for coming along. Sorry about the interruptions that kept happening earlier, but we did it. And that's all that freaking matters, right? Absolutely. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.